It's your man, Wizzo. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mine. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mine. You know the vibe. If you gon' tell a gangster story, need to let a gangster tell it. And for the record, a gangster ain't never telling. A gangster gon' keep his mouth closed and die felon. 10 toes down, lace up your chucks and grab your weapon. I'm reppin' for my section. My mom big steppin', hype gang. If he visit the turf and he ain't check in, he ain't gang, he just riding the wave. Another cow about to find him a grave. It's Santa gang. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mine. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mine. You know.
Shout out to the Mailroom Nation. Shout out to the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman. You know the vibe. Click the notification bell, like, subscribe, share, drop a comment down below. So when this dope content hit, it's gonna feel like it's the 1st and the 15th. Shout out to my guy, GQ. What it is, bro? Mike Marks, what's going on? Marlena Williams, the Postmaster General. Jack Tripper is in the house. 3 is come. We got the Bamm coming through today. First, let's get to it. Let's get to it. There's so much going on, so much is happening, and so much is going to happen. First rule of mental health: learn to distinguish who deserves an explanation and who deserves an answer and who deserves absolutely nothing at all. That's where I draw. That's how I draw the line. I don't know where y'all draw the line at, but that's what I do. You know, because it's important that you keep your mental health and you keep your own insanity intact, because there's so much occurring in the society that's disturbing in regards to bad news, people that's trying to undermine, underestimate, and undervalue. There's so much going on, so you got to be careful. So, man, don't base your decisions on the advice of those who don't have to deal with the results. Simple. Don't do it. It's not healthy. Man, we got to get the Bamm up in here. The Bamm, I don't know the Bamm. The Bamm ain't like he was ready, but I know he'll be here. I know how the Bamm operates. The Bamm, we're going to talk about Boosie Badass statement. We're going to talk about what happened to the PnB Rock out there at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. And among other things, because the topics keep rolling out. They're hot off the press. And it's, and I don't like to use this word, but we keep having nigga moments. We keep having these moments. And that's how I had to define it. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. Here's the thing. Since the pandemic, when they was passing out stimulus, and they was passing out EDD and PPP, right? They was passing out all this money, right? There was no gangbanging. Nobody was getting killed because there was plenty of money flowing throughout the communities. And Black people, we are so gullible. And I'm saying this because it reminded me of the great trick of the 80s when they put cocaine into the communities. Most of all of us bit hook, line, and sinker. We became superstars. We became Mercedes owners, property owners. We was driving some of the best cars, wearing some of the biggest gold chains, and wearing some of the finest threads. We was shining. We had boxes full of money, shoe boxes and closets and trunks full of money. But we didn't know that the whole time it was Kabuki theater. Kabuki theater in the sense that it was the Wizard of Oz. What's behind the curtain? Do you want the box, the third door, or what's behind the curtain? And when
It
they
was designed to
revealed to
make you
us what's
feel.
behind the curtain, we all got locked up. So now moving forward, we right here with the with the stimulus, EDD, and PPP, right? They just extended it to over 10 years investigations. There's going to be another big mass locking up of people. I'm just sorry. I hate to say this, but don't. I'm just saying we got the Bamm in the day. Bamm. We here,
Hey,
man.
what's
We
up
have
with
we
you,
lost
man?
another. What's good with you, bro? How's your day going?
Hey, man. You know what I mean?
I
It's
gotta
great
get
right
your
now.
perspective. I got to get your perspective on this, Bamm. And it's important because you have a way of looking at these and understanding it, and you make it MIP for most. MIP in other words, you make it plain.
All right.
What happened to the young rapper over there in the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, the PBB
Yeah.
Rock, right? He was in Roscoe's having dinner or having lunch, whatever, with his young lady, and somebody comes in to rob him for his jewelry. And from your perspective, at that point, what should he have done? Because obviously, the loss of life for anything, any type of property, any type of values, those things you can get back, but the life you can't get back. What should he have done, Bam?
What he should have done, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, man. Somebody told me this about 20 years ago in San Quentin, right? Why black folks always want to shine like a lamp in the fall, right? We ain't got to always wear jewelry because jewelry draw attention. Draw the police to you, thinking you're doing something you don't supposed to be doing to get the jewelry, and it draw the jackets to you. And it was sad that that brother couldn't go enjoy a meal with his girl, right? There was really nothing he could have did except not wear his jewelry, but he bought it to wear. I believe he probably wanted to give it to him. They just came in, wanted to be with the gunplay, right? And it's a sad motherfucking thing that we continually prey on each other. See, that's sad. Watch this, man. Why you want to take $100,000 change from me when you know the motherfucker that's designing the jewelry, you know where he at? He go live showing you where he at. If you want some jewelry, go there and get the jewelry. You don't have to take it from somebody that's earning a living and buying what he want and getting what he want in life. It's a sad thing, Melly Mill. I really couldn't say what he couldn't have did. I wasn't there. He probably was like, "Here, you can have this shit. This shit ain't worth my life."
Well, they say he refused to give it to him.
Well,
Allegedly.
well, I don't want nobody else to take this the wrong way. I used to be a jacker. A motherfucker say sometimes the person that holding that pistol got to show the power behind that pistol. You feel what I'm saying? He should have gave his jewelry up. I mean, if somebody come to Drake, they can have this little $200 change I got on my neck. I'm gonna take it off for him. I'm gonna snatch it off for him. Just go get the hook fixed. But sometimes, man, your life is more precious than jewelry. You
I
understand what I'm
also,
saying?
Bam, I also want to give you the opportunity to respond to this. Boosie Badass jumped on Twitter and he sent out a message, and I want you to check it out. Here go the message right here. Were you able to read it?
Yeah, watch this, man. I like Bruce's music, right? But I don't like the shit he just posted.
Your carrier has updated information about your load.
That shit ain't cool. You don't need your gun in LA. It's all about where you're going and who you're going to. You understand what I'm saying? He's basically telling rappers, if you come to LA now, have your gun. If some motherfucker approach on you, somebody might be approaching just for an autograph. But if he in the wrong attire, be ready to shoot. That's misinterpretation and misinformation to create some more bullshit. Watch this. I hate to say this. some down south or some LA shit. He shouldn't have said that. Boosie should know better than that. And I kind of like the little brother. You know what I mean? But that shit he just said wasn't cool. LA ain't the murder capital, rap capital, none of that. Rappers get killed in all over. Shit, there was more rappers getting killed in Texas than they been in Los Angeles last year, I believe. You understand what I'm saying? Mo 3 and a few others. All them
So why do
drive-by.
you think he singled LA out? Because let's be honest, man. The Lil Waynes and the Chris Browns and the Soulja Boys, all of them that claim these gangs, they don't get the status or the recognition that they're definitely looking for, because if they didn't put no work in the gang, I don't care how much money you got, they're not going to respect you. They're not going to look at you the same.
Watch this. You're not even accepted. You might be accepted with the dudes you breaking some bread off to. See, that's what happened with gang shit too, right? We gang members, I got to speak in terms of me, even though I'm a non-active gang member. People is too quick to accept these rappers and these R&B singers that want to suddenly be into this life. And these dudes don't know that this life is for real. This ain't a fantasy world. You claiming a gang, you ain't putting no work in, but you claiming a gang. Hey, Chris Brown, the only motherfucking rapper I know that admitted on TV that I'm a gang member, but every time he get arrested, I don't see no gang allegations. But every time a person in LA get arrested for anything they do, they get a gang allegation saying they was doing this to promote their gang. See, that's the benefits that they get, because the system know that they full of bullshit and they just trying to jump on a bandwagon. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sickening, because dudes is losing their life, man. And I ain't seen one of them rappers like Lil
Shout out
Wayne.
to Cynthia Nunn, and shout out to Terrell, shout out to Dominic Mayweather.
I said, what's up?
Yeah, Cynthia Michelle, definitely shout out to Terrell. Got you, bro. MD, what's up? Atlanta too. Yeah, Atlanta got trouble too. But I also, Bam, I want you to respond, because this guy right here, the next guy, he kind of set all this up in play. Now watch this, Bam. Now watch this. I'm gonna use your words. Watch this. He set it all in play, man. This guy right here.
So here we are. I already knew this dumbass shit was gonna happen, and somebody was gonna try to change a tragic story into a dumbass story, because it was already some dumbass shit that happened. But the only reason why I'm even considered doing this is because I want to bring some closure and some clarification to the families and the sister of this brother that mistakenly, tragically lost his life in this dumbass situation for no reason, and for the family having to see their family member body slain and slandered all over the internet for no motherfucking reason. But I also was trying to keep it so G in the situation that I didn't even want to incriminate or put the person in trouble that could have harmed my life, and they took this other man's life in this situation. But since all the information is already public and out, now we can speak on it. What happened was, and what I said in the original video, like I told y'all, I don't know what's going on and how it went on. We all trying to find out the rest of this information, but what I do know is that everybody ain't going. Guns kill everybody, but everybody is not scared of guns. And tragically, what happened, just like you see, you think a nigga want to make up a black eye and all this dumbass shit. What happened was, I fought for my life and fought for my jury and my belongings, and got me and my men up out the situation and up out of there, and squabbled myself out of a situation where a firearm was put in my face. Half of you motherfuckers wouldn't even fight a motherfucker with a butter knife in their hand. And tragically, after that situation, the same motherfucker that I made this person run out from the situation, from a failed robbery attempt, ran off and ran into another man and tried to rob this man. And this man did the same thing that I did, because he was a black king, a black warrior, somebody that fought hard for whatever he had in life. He had this firearm on him and he wasn't going. And unfortunately, in his situation, he lost his life. I could have lost my life as well. We both made the same erratic, irrational decision, because we not going, and we trying to live and die for what we have. So unfortunately, somebody did something stupid and a man lost his life, and I could have been that man lose his life too, because I'm also somebody that do stupid shit that's gonna fight for what I have. Just like this man tried to fight for what he have, and unfortunately this man had the quicker draw, and whatever went on is whatever went on. And I apologize, and I'm sorry for this man and his family and everything that went on, but what y'all not finna do is switch the narrative and try to make me look like a fucked up nigga amongst my people and the people that love me. Like I'm out here slandering and trying to get some cream or credit or clout for none of that. What I spoke on is I fought. And I didn't even want to speak on that. But what the business that was stood on is that I fought for my life, for myself and my brothers, and I left with all my jewelry on, his blood on my body, a black on my eye. That man didn't know what went on between me and that man. He know what went on and what went down. Just like he know what went on and whatever else went down. It's just like, here, you know, you look me in my eyes like I looked you in my eyes before I went with my move, like you went with your move. Hey, man, I could have been laying on the ground like that last man, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So unfortunately, because somebody did something stupid and our young kings is being misled wrong to do dumb shit, think for greed and fortune and money, we killing ourselves and losing our lives. But what the problem is y'all looking for the mess and not the message. And the rest of you clout chasing peon ass motherfuckers out here scared because y'all dumbass putting bodies on the internet. You trying to clarify yourself. Nigga, you a hoe. You a bitch. I'll slap the shit out your bitch ass, boo.
Yo, Melly Man, what's up?
It was wrong.
So Bamm,
Hey,
if PnB Rock was listening to Sauce Walker, it's obvious. Like I said in the beginning, don't base your decisions on the advice of those who don't have to deal with the results of your situation.
exactly.
Sauce Walker came out here and created this whole narrative, came out here from Texas, and we don't know if he was telling the truth or he was lying. Nobody knows that. But now you got a next 2 or 3 days. What is it? Sauce Walker happened last week. Then you get PnB Rock, which happened yesterday. If he was listening to Sauce Walker, would you say he had some bad advice?
Oh, that's definitely what he had, right? So watch this, man. Most of the time, people that's holding a gun is holding the gun out of fear themselves, Melly Mel. You understand what I'm saying? And fear make you react irrational. You understand what I'm saying? If I pull a pistol on you, when you jump at me, my fear is going to make me react to that. Because you showing me you're not afraid. So I got to show you I'm not afraid. That's the fear factor. We listen to dudes like that brother was saying, I understand he angry and all that. But hey, check this out, man. If he was going to do a whole lot of slapping to some people, now I got to keep it 100, be me. He was going to do a whole lot of slapping, he wouldn't be on YouTube talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? He'll be looking for the motherfucker that tried to take his jewelry. I don't even see a black eye. Look like a mosquito bit his motherfucking ass, right? That's just Bamm talking. I ain't trying to talk about him, but watch this, man. I do not advocate black on black violence no more. I don't advocate doing nothing to another black man, right? But brothers need to understand that when you buying this jewelry and you walking around with a pocket full of money, there's vultures out here, and they looking to prey on what they see. You understand? You're in the jungle, man. This concrete jungle.
You get on the internet and you hold these bricks of money up to your ear like you're on a telephone. That's kind of obvious if you're walking around with that type of loot. And these dudes out, you got buzzards, yard buzzards, you got vultures and hyenas.
And they want that money. Because watch this, man. I bet me and you and Cynthia, we all in the same age category. When Mr. T first came on 18 and was wearing all that jewelry, every motherfucker in the ghetto said, if I can catch Mr. T slipping, I'm gonna cut his whole neck off.
Man, there was a couple of people that caught him slipping.
Listen what I'm saying. You watch this, man. You ain't got to show everybody you got some money. The best kept secret is your secret. You ain't got to show everybody you got money. If I got a stack of money, why I want to be on YouTube like, hey, yeah, Melly Mel, check me out. I got a bank. I ain't worried about you pulling up on me to hurt me. I'm worried about now. I'm telling you, yeah, come rob me, man. You know what I mean? This is what brothers need to start understanding. Don't flaunt your wealth, bruh. Flaunt your wealth by buying some property. Let us
I'm
see
gonna
the
say
property.
this too, man. To anybody that's out there in the entertainment world, the entertainment business, no matter where you go, whether you go New York, LA,
Man,
Texas, New Orleans, take your
Canada, shit.
security team, bro. Take your security team, because when you got a security team, you can let them deal with that situation, and you go on keep traveling about your business, because you
Business,
are
because they,
pairing that security team to deal with those circumstances.
in a real
Don't
way,
be out here. Don't be out here on some hood stuff or some. I'm tough Tony, and I'm from Crip, or I'm from Pyru, or whatever, and
yeah,
that's enough. No, that's not enough, because the dudes that you think you claiming, you looking up to, and you following, they the ones that's gonna jack you.
man,
Period.
say it again. Most jacking come from inside inside job anyway, right? Because
Right.
it's haters. It's haters amongst people, right? And hate breed a whole lot of betrayal, man. And most people don't get that. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, we got 171 people up in this chat. Please press the thumbs up, because the thumbs up will trigger the algorithms and help get this message out, because we want Bootsy
Man,
Bad Butt or Bad Ace or whatever he call himself. We want him to hear this message, because we don't want him to misconstrue and try to paint a narrative that's not true. You know what I mean? There's detriment, and there's trouble, and there's danger lurking and leering in all sections. Whether you in New York, whether you in New Orleans, whether you in Chicago, whether you in Baltimore, Maryland, wherever black people congregate, it seems to be a stigma. It seems to be something. And
yeah,
I'm not saying that it's right. It's something we as a people have to fix.
yeah.
But don't
Well,
single LA out and saying, you know what I mean? Because you got these dudes talking about checking in. If you got a security team, tell them to holler at you. Okay, check in with my security team and see how that worked for you. You
for you.
understand?
Yeah, see what Boosie putting out there, man. He's put me and you and a whole lot of brothers in LA life at risk, because he's telling dudes, come out here. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You feel what I'm saying, Melly Mill? And
Right.
anything, watch this, man. Anything can happen when you start thinking like that. I'm ready. Or this dude giving me a funny look. And all the time, I might just be looking at you, looking at your fit. Not looking at your jewelry. I might be just looking at the type of tennis shoes you got. All like the fly tennis. And fear, paranoia breed fear. Fear breed paranoia. And people react on fear and paranoia. They're responding in a negative way. And what Boosie doing, that's what he telling people. It ain't safe in LA. You got to have a gun. This is what y'all got to do when you get there, because if a motherfucker looking at you the wrong way, he's really telling you coming at you. That shit ain't cool, man. My
So
advice to Boosie
Bam, one
is,
more again. I want you to listen to this. One more. I got one more clown.
all
We
right,
might have to change the narrative and call this the clown show, because we
so,
introducing clowns
all
to
right,
we got one
I
more,
got
man.
you.
One more.
I got you.
I ain't the richest man in the world. I'm not saying that. But I got real paper. Like, on some real nigga shit. Like, nigga, before I call another man for some protection, nigga, I'm gonna pay security guards. What the fuck? And I ain't even about to do that, cuz it's just me and my family. Everybody around me, family. I know what everybody around me gonna do. I ain't never been no bitch ass nigga. But before my daughter grow up and hear her daddy was a bitch, she'll grow up without a daddy. And that's just some real ass shit. Y'all folks do anything to bring a nigga down. Y'all folks ain't in the nigga situation. Y'all folks don't know what the fucking nigga got going on, cuz half of y'all folks a panic. Y'all been in my shoes. The fuck?
This idiot said his daughter will be without a. This is the Quando Rondo guy. He said his daughter will be without a daddy. You know, but he said that he can hire security, but he just recently put his rag up, say he no longer want to be part of the Rolling 60s. And I don't know how he's part of the Rolling 60s. I don't know what his link is, what his lineage is, and what his connections are. But know this, I know that he's not from over there in the Overhills, the Avenues, or over there in what they call the New Jacks, or none of that, or
Yeah.
Bryanhurst. If he's never been over there or never spent any time over there, then he has no association or no say-so or authority in that section. So I
Hey,
don't know
DJ,
what made him
hey,
speak on
DJ,
that.
DJ Quick said it best a long time ago. You got motherfuckers in St. Louis claiming the six don't even know where Crenshaw at, right? And when they get to Crenshaw, they get a rude awakening. That right there, what I just seen, that's a little boy talking out of fear. It's just easy to say what the fuck you want to say on the camera, man. He ain't but about 20 in his mid-20s. Don't say ain't nobody walked a mile
Yeah,
in
he
your
said he
motherfucking
was
school.
23, man.
You
You
feel
know.
me? He ain't
And this
no
guy, Duke, that was running with Boosie, he just lost his life over jury. And what Marlon is saying, Duke had won $100,000 in a dice game. He left without his car, without security, and got robbed and killed. He definitely knew the dudes who killed him. You know, this is supposed to be one of the little Boosie's people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shout out to Kiva. What's up, Bolden? It's, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, it's yard buzzards, vultures, and hyenas out here, man. Y'all got to know this. Y'all got to know when you see them.
And they don't seem to get that, Melly Man. Watch this, man. I know if I got $1 million worth of jewelry on me, I'm in a state I don't know nobody yet, I'm going to make sure I got the right people around me to make sure I keep my jewelry. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't saying somebody wouldn't challenge to come get it. But it's a lot of thirsty motherfuckers out here, man.
What I want you to do is summarize and tie this thing up and what would be the proper etiquette or the proper way to handle and deal with these things when you come to LA. Just for rappers, I mean, because we finna give them some game right here. So and I know you can give it to them. Go ahead, man.
If a motherfucker, you rappers that's not from Los Angeles, y'all claiming these neighborhoods, and half of these motherfuckers don't even know y'all. Stop claiming these neighborhoods, because right when you start claiming neighborhoods, you put a target on you anyway. You got that neighborhood enemy land to get you based on that you're somebody. You're not nobody in the gang circle. You somebody that's flossing like, see, this is what's wrong with them rappers, man. They got a bad motherfucking habit of flossing all their motherfucking money. If I was in my 20s, Melly Mill, listen to me. I would have a pistol in my motherfucking hand trying to get that money. Because they telling me, oh, you can come, this where I'm at. I'm flossing my money. They need to stop doing that. They need to stop claiming gangs that they're not affiliated with. I don't know who told a motherfucker it's cool to say erg, shoot whoop. If you ain't from erg or shoot whoop, don't erg or don't shoot whoop, don't cuz and don't blood. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, how you doing, partner? How you doing, player? How you doing, bruh? That gives you a clear getaway than anything. But when you come flossing and you putting it out there, most of these rappers put it out there like they super tough on that music. And they ain't what they advocating on that song, man. You understand what I'm saying? And they need to start waking up. Because LA
shout out to a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing. A pimp named Slickback.
LA ain't the hardest motherfucking city in America. It's a whole lot of ghettos, like Ghetto Boy said, nigga, your ghetto ain't no harder than mine. It's a whole lot of hungry motherfuckers out here. They ain't just thirsty, Melly Mel. They want some food.
But watch this, Bamm. You don't see Dre getting robbed. You don't see Jay-Z getting robbed. Why? Because they understand exactly what's going on, and they also understand how to deal with that nature, how to deal with those individuals in the fashion that they need to be dealt with. They don't play. You know what I'm saying? You got certain dudes like Diddy and all them, they know, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been through that. They know.
Yeah. They done went through they bumps and bruises, man. And they learn from everybody else looking at other people's mistakes. But you can't come in a city that ain't yours flossing. And I ain't saying this because this is LA. LA is not the hardest motherfucking turf. Everybody like that. You from like
this? Oh, they get got in Vegas, they get got in Chicago, they get got in Baltimore. It don't matter.
Like this dude say, he 40 say, told him, tone it down or hit a lick. That's what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? It's sad though. And then this little brother, he wishing death on himself by saying he don't want his daughter to be known as a bitch, know his daddy as a bitch. Who to say you're not already classified as a bitch? You know what I mean? That's bitch shit you doing to me. You popping too much.
My man say when you gotta buy jewelry, it's security there.
That's right. Guess why? Because they don't want to lose their jewelry. You understand?
Exactly.
Maybe they need to start buying the jewelry like Lil Baby bought when he spent $150,000 and got served a fake jewelry. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't cool to floss your jewelry. It ain't cool to floss your bank. Whoever told you about getting money, that was the first rule they told you. Don't come out here flossing because somebody gonna come trying to get it. See, everybody ain't gonna be no rapper. Everybody ain't gonna be no D-boy. You got stickmans out here, man, that's willing to come get
Yeah, I
that money.
can't leave Detroit out. Detroit got the same problem,
Man,
bro. They got the same problem, man.
I mean, every motherfucking barrio with the black folks in it got that same motherfucking problem. I'm surprised they ain't trying to take some of these motherfuckers' teeth out their motherfucking mouth. They got so much platinum and diamonds up in their motherfucking mouth. They
What they
just
gonna do that? What they gonna do that with, Bamm? A pair of war pies?
wow, yeah, it's just hey, watch this, Melly Mill. Renee told me this a long time ago, man.
Renee McGowan.
Yeah, and Renee used to floss. When he first started getting money, Renee was a flosser. When I went to prison and came home, Renee used to wear one change. He didn't walk around, he didn't ride around like he used to, 10 to 20,000 in his pocket like he used to, because he know a motherfucker would get him. He knew he was vulnerable.
But
Yeah, your
Renee used to roll with a security team too, though,
team,
man.
without a doubt, without a doubt, without a doubt. But I done seen some top-notch players in the game get robbed though, Melly Mill. You
Right.
understand what I'm
Flint
saying?
Town in the house.
I done seen some top-notch players get out here and get served.
Yeah, the
'Cause I
boys,
used
the
to be,
boys in St. Louis down there and Kankakee and all that down there. Same
yeah,
thing, man. Strip you
you know.
naked, man.
Man, and that's what dudes don't seem to get. I mean, like when the crack academic was coming, man. See, when we was coming up, Melly Mill, jacking a bowler was taboo. The first motherfucker that jacked a bowler, it made it. She set a trend. We can jack bowlers now, and motherfuckers start jacking bowlers. You feel what I'm saying? It was taboo to get them at first. No, man, don't fuck with him because they knew what money can bring. Money can buy death. Some people don't love their life. You understand what I'm saying? And dudes need to wake up. They ain't got to wear all that jewelry, man. Especially if you ain't in your own city. And you might be more vulnerable in your own city than in another city or another state. But don't come being an outsider trying to wear a whole lot of motherfucking jewelry.
And you
And
notice
do
that
this.
that Charleston White got kind of quiet after he went on the internet. He went on the internet talking about Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddie. And he
Yeah,
said he was gonna call the police, snitch on their spots and everything. Then the next thing you heard what Texas got to understand what Charleston White does. And I'm not trying to say because since we own this stuff, how we can be
yeah,
messy in all these different states. I just thought I'd bring this point up. Is that Charleston White? He was trying to pit Oak Cliff against West Dallas and South Dallas. And
oh yeah,
he was trying to make it seem like he was lining himself with South Dallas and West Dallas against Oak Cliff with Trap Boy
yeah,
Freddie and Yellow Beezy down there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, somebody got to him because he was on the internet. Y'all know I was just playing. Y'all know I was man, I
yeah,
just be losing my mind and I be forgetting things. And he only apologized. But that right there let me know that somebody in Texas reached out to him
pull
and
his
told him,
coattail.
look, you better get yourself together, man. And and,
Yeah,
and, and he got himself together, you know what I mean? Because I don't know who this cat.
OG hit me straight out the trap. So, little homie hit me up, asked me, do I fuck with this nigga Charleston, whatchamacallit? Y'all know who I'm talking about. So I'm like, who? So, I pull the nigga up or whatever, nigga always talking shit, talking about he a Texas nigga. Man, that nigga ain't from no motherfucking Texas, cuz, nigga, I'm from Texas. Don't no nigga from Texas act like that. Oh, great.
hey man, hey Melly Mill, I'll be watching him. Sometimes I tune in to watch him, right?
Uh-huh.
He looked like the homie Philip Dead. I ain't trying to give my homie Philip Dead a bad look, right? Listen, man, he looked like Quake a little bit, but watch this, man. Most dudes get on these social medias without realizing what's coming out their mouth and create problems for people, not themselves. Charleston White is the number one person who create problems for everybody else and not himself. Toss a right and throw a motherfucking rock all the way to Santana in front of it to hit me and you. If we throw that rock back to Texas, we're gonna call the
Somebody
police on
say he was drinking Wild Irish Rose.
you. Feel me? So you got to look at it. And most dudes, remember, I always tell you this, man. I say this a lot in my interviews. Lies create drama. Lies create lives to be lost. When you get on these social medias and you be lying, people feed into that. Because they don't know if you're telling the truth or not. Even though me and you and somebody
Man,
else.
look at this. Somebody say, you sure you ain't got a son in Minnesota?
No, man, and my twin resting in peace. That's my little brother. That was my baby brother, looked just like me. I ain't got no kids, man. Now I might have one, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Somebody might have a baby about me in Compton, moved to Minnesota, chasing Prince. I don't know, you know what I mean? But
you don't know what their dreams might have been, huh, man?
man, but that's we got to, as black folks, Melly me, I hate to say this, man. As black folks, we got to learn how to stop hating each other, man. You feel what I'm saying? We got to really learn how to stop hating on each other, hating on what each other might have in life. I posted this on Facebook the other day. You don't get nothing sitting on your ass, man. God gave you a gift, so get off your ass and utilize the gift that God gave. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this. I'd ventured in the end of the rainbow and I kicked the kettle over, man. I discovered wasn't no gold in the motherfucker, man. You understand what I'm saying? I was one of them motherfuckers because I had a reputation as being this crip dude front of it. I was under the assumption that Melly Mel, Turtle, Flint, Hunch, everybody else got to look out for me. These baller motherfuckers, I know y'all supposed to break bread with me. Hey, check this out, man. You ain't gonna turn me into no sorry hustler. I ain't gonna keep you sharp by trying to keep my hand.
DJ Vegas.
And this is what people need to start doing. Stop being jealous of what another man got and get off your ass and go get it yourself. And I ain't talking
That's
about
it.
you feel what I'm saying? Because half of these motherfuckers that's doing this jacking, when they get behind the wall, guess what they become? Some of them become victims.
Yes.
They ain't got that pistol in their motherfucking hand. See, everybody roll around with a pistol ain't a killer. They just know the pistol is power. It got power. But you know how many motherfuckers just be waiting on dudes that was these ultimate jackers to come to the penitentiary? Say, oh man, he here. I'm finna get him. Now he got the phones. He want to give everybody a free phone to keep the cheat off of them. This is what we got to learn how to stop hating each other.
How many ballers you seen like that up and behind them walls like that, Bamm?
Hey, check this out, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Melly Mel. I be telling my boy Willie this, right? I seen a lot of baller dudes that had a lot of influence on the streets. They was straight bitches in the pen. They was paying rent. I'm gonna say one name, dude named Way Out, called himself Suave. This motherfucker rolled up, got 19 of us rolled up on extortion. Listen to me, had 19 of us rolled up on extortion, called Poo Poo today. Poo Poo name was in the 115. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker, him and his wife told, so I sent Sherwood Hesman $5,000. I'm like, God damn. You understand what I'm saying? I had my girl name in the 115. I ain't never got a 115 with somebody on the streets name was in the 115. You understand what I'm saying? And he PC'd up. He couldn't handle because he thought he could come in there and pay us away. Hold him up, man. You know, it's another dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but he had a crew on the streets. This brother had a crew on the motherfucking streets. But in the penitentiary, if you go ask him for a soup, he give you a case of soups out of fear. Getting slapped, get his chain took off his neck. But on the streets, he ain't like that. So this is the things you got to see.
What is the difficulty of individuals going in? Because here's the thing, Bam. From what I understand, if you pushing that knife, that generally, I don't care how many fights you don't lost or how many, but if you pushing that knife up behind that wall,
you ain't gonna have no problem.
You ain't gonna have no problems.
Listen, you ain't gonna have no motherfucking problem. Watch this, Melly Mill. Prison now they fight. It's more fighting than knife play. Right? I remember when I left Calipatria and went to Old Folsom. And Cuba will tell you this. I told the motherfucker, I said, yeah, man, I just told the homie to bring some plexiglass from Lower Hill. From Lower Hill where they got the plexiglass at. I'm gonna make a few knives and sell them on this yard, right? Oh man, this ain't the place for that. This ain't the place. We don't need that. I need it. I need it. I need this. I
Man,
need
wait
this.
a minute. The man was trying to convince you that don't do that. They don't need that there. He,
You know what
he
I'm
was
saying?
totally against it, huh?
He was totally against it. He from Compton. I ain't gonna say his name, but Q Ball will tell you. And Q Ball told him. He said, man, the big homie got one on him now. Because wherever I go, I keep a Keek suit. When I was in prison, that's my weapon. That's what's gonna protect me. That don't mean I become a vulture and want to prey on the weak. It's just, man, this is my protection. That ain't saying I can't get stole either. I can still get caught slipping with a key suit, right? Everybody can't handle a key suit. Everybody, watch this, man. A lot of brothers that was playing with guns on the streets, a lot of them go to prison because they ain't got that gun belly mill. They stack up canteen, buy them a phone. The only time you see them on the yard is when they going to get their packages going back to the store. They don't even like going to the mother outcome.
You see that question right there, Bam?
You got things to answer up to. You feel me? It's things people did in life that inflicted harm on somebody else's life. It goes to the metaphors.
Do you see that
like,
question right there, Bam?
Nobody know who people know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was asking, do you see that question right there?
Professor, do you think there would be retaliation against LA rappers?
As far as what? I'm trying to figure out, Damon, are you far as LA rappers going out of town, or what are you saying in regards to what? What would be the retaliation?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna tell you something about a lot of these LA rappers. The LA rappers, they know the business. They know the nature of the business, and they ain't naked, bro. They not naked.
They coming ready. They ready for this. They ready. And that ain't just to say LA rap. Watch this. Even though Boosie said some idiotic ass shit. No, watch this. I can't say he stay ready because I've seen his ass on TikTok 2 or 3 times. The police and pull him over. The only thing they find is weed. But he telling them motherfucker go get a motherfucking gun. Yeah, roll with a motherfucking gun. But every time he get pulled over, they just find weed. No, man. No. But what that brother's saying, that question he asking, would be detrimental for LA cats and other states. If you just start fucking with some rappers just out of LA, now become a state thing. People respond to this type of negativity. That's propaganda at its best. People need to see where it's going. People need to come up with some type of narrative and some type of solution to this bullshit, man. Stop going around flossing. Don't get caught with your drawers off your ass, man. You feel what I'm saying? Get your entourage that you can trust, not that you can that you love. That dude say he can hire security. The young dude, 23, I can hire security, but I got a family. He don't know who the fuck to hire then. 1 minute you want to hire security, next minute you talking about you got a family. You feel what I'm saying? So
self-made. One thing about Death Row had a lot of internal beef. They had outside beef and internal beef. There was a lot of Pyrus going up against one another. You know, so
out of jealousy.
Yes, out of jealousy. So you can't say Death Row wasn't ready. They was ready. They just didn't. They wasn't ready for their own to turn on them, and it was due to money and jealousy and different stuff. So there was a lot of stuff that made that
money created an in-house
situation aware. Oh, he talking about the situation in Atlanta where Jake. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, that was definitely unfortunate, but there's more to it. I can't speak on it on the internet, bro. There's something behind that. You know what I mean? There's something behind that you're missing, but you know, I can't convince you from the internet what would it really happen in that circumstance. But it wasn't what y'all think.
Yeah, but I don't believe people gonna start targeting LA rappers. They might target a up and coming LA rapper. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of what Snoop leaving. Snoop gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid if Game gonna be ready. They got an entourage with them, man. And these dudes just know their position of being around them. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got to learn how to play their role and know their position in life, man. A lot of this shit, it ain't, you know, that could, even though dude was a rapper, that could have happened to me, Melly Mel, if I'd have been in there slipping with a whole lot of jewelry on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
Would
peace,
it been,
Gonzo.
yeah. Would it have been uglier? Yeah, it would have been over because now it would have been a gang thing. But when you get these outside
Yeah, because
motherfuckers,
Richard Moore, you're right. See, because he could have went to Roscoe's in Long Beach, Roscoe's up in Hollywood, Roscoe's even far
right?
down in
Watch this.
Inglewood, where it's
I
a
go
different.
right across
I don't
street from
know.
my
He was
job
in
in Hollywood.
for
You feel me?
real. He was right in the gutter, right, being on Manchester and Maine. Man, that's a tough sale right there. You know.
Watch this. Now, watch this. What real motherfucker with some real money want to go to Manchester, Maine to that Roscoe? Floss.
Somebody that don't know no better or were being misled and was
Watch
led
this.
there.
You already got vultures in the motherfucker. You got motherfuckers up there looking for a lick. You understand what I'm saying? But he could have easily came to Hollywood, a low-key Roscoe's, where his life wouldn't have been put in jeopardy like that, in danger. So sometimes, man, money don't make you think. Money make you act foolishly. And this is what, excuse me, this is what people need to do, understand too. See, my biggest fear right now is what you showed me with Boosie saying. That one shit he said can create some problems for LA cats, not just rap.
You're right. Spook the set by the door. When Q put that out, How to Survive in South Central, the fundamentals, he was really lacing y'all with some game when he did that. You know what I mean? But people probably wasn't really picking up on it at the time. But that was really gang. Q dropped gang on that.
And a lot of watch this. That's all rap music. Watch this. I remember when I first started hearing rap music when I was in the pen, I didn't like it because I felt dope rapping was telling. You tell me where I can go sell a key at what the price is. You can tell me about this type of jacket, but it's really giving you game on what to do out in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? And most people, Melly, I hate to say it, man, when a motherfucker touch a little money, he think he above the street law. He think he's untouchable.
Well, if
And
he
ain't
was going
nobody
to see his
untouchable.
probation officer, if he's going to see his probation, that was the closest Roscoe's. He should have bypassed. He should have skipped that, bro. Because anybody from LA know that if you right there on Maine and Manchester, and you ain't from that area or you don't know that area, you ain't got no business up in there, bro. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Feel me? And that's like I'm gonna give you another scenario. My boy niece just got robbed, right? A young dude robbed her, right? And this dumb motherfucker robbed her, take an iPhone, a purse, a Marco Jacob purse, like 5 chains from her, right? And this dumb motherfucker had filmed himself. That ain't loving yourself when you when you doing some shit to somebody that you don't know who's who, and you filming yourself. These dudes, listen to me, Melly Mill. Somebody told these dudes that it's okay to rob whoever you want to rob. Carry a pistol anytime you want to. But what's that dude? See, to hell to the no. He said best. As soon as your ass go to jail, you start crying for mama though. A lot of them go to jail and can't bail out. They be up in there shaking like leaves, shaking like bricks.
Somebody say he should have went to the Olive Garden, man. We got 277 people up in the chat, man. Press the thumbs up, trigger the algorithm so we can get this video out, man. If y'all feel like it, man, please drop a donation up in there, man, because we take our time to put these videos together, and
And I can go for a healthy lunch today, Melly. I told you they had some up here. I ate all the cakes, right? They had a lot of sweets, so I got kind of full on some sweets, but. I like the content of the show, man.
The iPhone is a low jack.
Shit, every phone is a low jack. How many motherfuckers I know that went to the feds been on them phones, right?
Yeah.
Let me send a special shout out to Cynthia Nunn. I hope she's still in there. What's up, Cynthia? Tell my boy LB I say I send mines, man. But yeah, Melly Mill, a lot of these brothers got to wake up, man. It's a goddamn shame. We do more harm to each other than anybody can do to us in America, man. We harming ourselves. Ain't nobody, and everybody else just sit back and say, this is what they do. This is how they act. I tell you, they savages. I tell you, they vicious. They don't know how to respond to each other, right? And people wonder. My Barbara asked me the other day, she said, baby, why they so afraid of us when we was the oppressed? They're not just afraid of us, they're afraid of the unity that we all come together, what can stop. You understand what I'm saying? I believe each one supposed to teach one, each one supposed to help one. Let's not be selfish all the time. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, loving yourself. If you got love, you can transmit that love to somebody else. Everybody need a helping hand. I ain't saying give them buy a motherfucker house, but if you got a business, offer a brother a job.
That's real talk right there, unadulterated truth. Look what he said. Crenshaw Grinder. I'm from Philly, but I moved to LA in 05. I tell people all the time, when you in the hood on the East Coast, you know it. In LA, the lawns and palm trees hypnotize people for real. Yeah.
Man, you feel me? And this motherfuckers need to start waking up, man. I still my condolences to that brother that lost his life in Roscoe's, right? I don't know who's that other dude. He a rapper too, Melly Mill, that they was trying to get at.
Say again, the Sauce Walker and the Wando guy.
Was the Sauce Walker dude in the restaurant too when they was getting at the other
he was
dude?
downtown LA with his situation.
Oh. He down there. Where is he from?
He's from Texas.
Oh. So he come down here with a Texas narrative trying to say LA motherfuckers ain't too much of nothing now.
I don't know what his whole deal was, because people started getting on the internet saying he was lying, making stuff up, you know what I mean? And then that's when he was trying to show his eye, like he had a black eye or whatever, you know what I mean? But
watch this, Melly Mill. If a motherfucker told you I had a gun and I was robbing him and we started squabbling, do you think he'll be looking like that?
No.
It's self-explanatory, brother. Such you said, you created a narrative. He created a narrative that wasn't real. I don't believe it. If a motherfucker got some guns and you fighting yourself, and that's the only motherfucking scar you got, no, man.
Cynthia say, hey, Bamm.
Hey, Cynthia, because if I got a gun and you hit me, my reaction is gonna say shoot the gun. So you got these dudes try to make themselves be more than what the fuck they are. That's what people need to do. Tone that shit down. Stop trying to put 100 on the motherfucking 10, man.
Y'all get ready, because Cynthia Nunn gonna be coming out with volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gonna be putting out these photo albums, man. It's gonna tell the history of the Pyru and how it came together. It's gonna show photos, dates, times, and you'll be able to see the pictures. You'll be able to see the pictures of the bartenders, the volcanoes, the Ray Johnsons, the Puddings.
When you and Melly Mill gonna let me and LV sit at the table and we chopped it up, though? You gonna make that happen? Make that happen. Let me see.
Yeah, so y'all be prepared for that, man. Y'all be prepared. Cynthia's working, putting that together for y'all, and it's gonna be the real. I mean, Cynthia's gonna put some. I'm talking about. She got pictures of Robert Lee. She got putting pictures of Tam. She got pictures of Icky Dawson. She got pictures of all. I mean, everybody that ever been in that Pyru section and functioning under that. She got pictures of it, and she's gonna put them in the volumes. You guys look forward to that. We're gonna be presenting that on the Hood Postman. The moment when volume 1 come out, Cynthia Nunn is gonna be on here, and she's gonna go live, and we're gonna talk about it.
That's right.
And you guys will be able to purchase the book
too, Melly Mill. Next time she do one of those little homeless things, pass shit out, tell her to get at you, get at me. I want to participate in that.
For sure.
Yeah, I want to participate in that. Hey, watch this, man. I love to do a video with Cynthia Nunn.
They say right on that. I appreciate you, Crenshaw Grinder. Thank you very much, man. That's so, man. Shout out to you, man. Captain Shahid's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Shahid. Hey, let's see. I was looking for it. Okay, the Sauce Walker guy is he's a blood out of Slash Pyru out of Texas. That's where he's from, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And I ain't got nothing against no out-of-state gang members. sometimes they tend to put more on it than the LA
Oh, they
motherfuckers.
say he's from 102 Piru, Houston, Texas. The video
102
saw him
Piru.
in LA. He was hanging out with the bounty hunters. He was hanging out with the bounty hunters in Red Rum in the neighborhood Bloods. But yes, he was downtown. Someone tried to rob him. So what was his deal though? You know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. It just seemed kind of like some of the stuff he was saying wasn't matching up right. I don't know. I really don't know. I just seemed like it was just a little different.
Hey, Melly Mill, you know, jewelry ain't the only thing that make yourself a target. When you be going live, you make yourself a target.
Right.
When you go live on these social medias, letting the world know where the fuck you at, you slipping. I don't want everybody to know where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what dudes need to start understanding too. Stop telling the world where you are.
We got 244 people in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up, man. It's important to get the algorithm flowing.
Yeah, tell them to hit that like.
We putting it together, Bam. She said we putting it together, Bam.
Yeah.
That's what Cynthia said, Bam.
Tell I hope it happened, man. You know, cause about this. Tell I just want to see my boy, man. I want to see my big homie, man. Matter of fact, I get paid next week, Melly Mill. If I get you in the town, you have her. I'm gonna treat you, Marcus, and LB if she can get them at the table. Not at the table, but guess what we can eat.
Let's hear. I want to hear what the guy Austin, Texas had to say. He's out of Texas. He want to jump in the link. Let's hear what he has to say in regards to Sauce Walker.
All right.
Come on in, Austin. I'll send you the link, bro.
Yeah.
It's in the chat.
I like this show, Melly Mill. For some reason, brothers always like the 1st and the 15th. You give up great content.
Man, on the 1st and the 15th, man, it's gonna be like dope, man.
Yeah, you know. And this the content we need, though, man. It ain't nothing but a pure enlightenment. I'm trying to get our lives together and not fall for the tricks and the vulgar shit that's going on in society. There you go.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas, what's good with you?
Yeah, what's up, man? Hey,
man, talk to me, man. Talk to me, bro.
By the video that I saw Sauce Walker made, he was downtown LA. Somebody somebody attempted to rob him for his chains, and dude got killed. Now, he ain't said if he did it, he ain't said if nobody else did it. He just said dude got killed. I'm like, whoa, okay. So I don't know, man. I mean, these out of towners, man, they go to LA, they not on their P's and Q's, man. They think they run LA when they go down there. That's not right.
They know they don't run LA. That's what they do know of Texas. Listen to me. They come out here in their mind, in that imaginary character they got, thinking they run some shit, and they ain't running their motherfucking self. Because when you running yourself, you put yourself in the right situation where that bullshit won't even happen. You understand what I'm saying? I done been caught up in a whole lot of situations where I thought I was running some shit, and I wasn't running nothing. The motherfucker let me know I wasn't running it by presenting that drama to me. See, when you running your own self, when you running your shit, you don't put yourself in harm's way in no form, shape, or fashion. See, I'm not. You can't tell me to come where you at. I come with an entourage of gang members, and I want to be a gang member and do all this. No, I'm not here for that. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true though.
For those that don't know about downtown LA is a whole different city than Ludus Park, Front Hood, Santana, the Rolling 60s, the Hoovers, the Carpets. That's a whole totally different. I don't even go downtown LA.
Yeah, they got the DTGs down there, Austin. They got the DTGs down there. They call them downtown LA gangsters. So that's a whole different element. Yeah. And the crazy part about it, the DTGs is dudes from all kind of hoods that come together downtown LA.
Yeah. It's a hybrid.
Yeah.
For real.
It's a refugee camp for a whole lot of dropouts that went down there and created a gang.
Yeah, but you know what he did though, what he made his mistake is when he switched his story up. He said one thing and then he switched it, and that's where everybody got lost at.
No.
But y'all know, man, y'all know Professor Melly Mill, I'm really from Texas, man. I'm from Marshall,
Yeah.
Texas. That's where my daddy raised up from, man. Marshall, Texas.
Yeah.
I got people in Oak Cliff. I got people in Cedar Hill and DeSoto and Fort Worth. But yeah, my people is from
But
Marshall,
see,
Texas.
Yeah.
that's
Melly
but see,
Mel, it's
that's
time
another
for me
thing
to
I
get
don't
ready to
get.
check in, little one.
Okay, well, Bamm, man, I appreciate you coming on here, man. We had a great time. We're gonna do it again soon. Tell them
All
where they
right.
can find you, Bamm, so they can come follow you.
Subscribe to OG Bamm Compton Front Hood, man, with a YouTube channel that keep it in OG perspective and keep it 100 at all times, man. I ain't putting 100 on the 10.
Hmm.
I'm just being, you understand
There it
what I'm
is
saying?
there,
I'm gonna give
man.
you the truth.
Shout out to the Bamm, the OG perspective. Ain't putting 100
Yeah.
on the 10. He just being him. Man, y'all
Man.
gotta respect that. We appreciate you, Bamm. One
All
love.
right. One love, homie. Later.
Yeah, Austin. So, man, it's a pleasure to meet you. I heard your name before, but this is my first time meeting, man. I'm glad. Welcome to the platform. I am the Hood Postman. We're about delivery, where we deliver you we the deliverance from the ill, and we deliver you to be healed. That's what we do over here. Did I lose you, Austin? He froze up. He froze up.
Channels a lot. No, I'm right. Yeah.
Okay.
All down. All down. You got me? I'll be
Yeah, I
checking out
got
your
you.
videos too. You still got some good stuff. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll be
I
checking out your
appreciate you,
videos
man.
too. You still got some good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Just be safe, bro.
Okay, good enough.
All right. All right.
Peace. Man, I think we had an amazing day today. Marlena Williams, you did your thing, and everybody did their thing. But this guy right here, let me put this guy right here. This guy right here, to me, it's a real.
OG hit me straight out the trap. So, little homie hit me up, asked me, do I fuck with this nigga Charleston, whatchamacallit? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, who? So, I pull the nigga up or whatever, nigga always talking shit, talking about he a Texas nigga. Man, that nigga ain't from no motherfucking Texas, cuz, nigga, I'm from Texas. Don't no nigga from Texas act like that. Oh, great.
Man, he was too serious with that. Man, shout out to the Mailroom Nation and the Mailroom Ghouls, man. I appreciate y'all day. Mayweather, how you liking that tool, man? You got that tool on your side, man. What's good with you? How can I hop in though? You want to hop in on the live, Taylor? Let me see. How can you hop in? Let's see, Taylor. What, man? I don't even know you, Taylor, but let's see what you got to say. There you go. I just said tap on that link, Taylor, and you can hop in, man. Shout out to Austin, man. Trap City Production, Facts for tapping in with the Hood Post, man. We appreciate you, the real deal. Mike Marks, Texas in the house, bro. Mike Marks didn't even tap in, man. Austin tapped right on in, man. Yeah, right on, Mayweather. No problem, man. No problem, man. Marlena Williams, Postmaster General. Richard Moore, what's happening, bro? David Jackson. Great show. Thank you, man. Asiatic Supreme, Johnny Sullivan, I see you out there. Self-made. Brown, what's happening, man? Rodney Scott, I see you up in there. Damon McGraw, what's good, bro? High Clone Finest, what's up? CB, 207, Westmoreland, I see you. Cynthia Nunn, the spook to say by the door, man, a pimp named Slakeback. Man, right on, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's been a great day. We'll be back tomorrow for the Wisdom Wednesday. I gotta step my game up, man, because I missed the whole week. And my phone was down. Shout out to Cynthia Nunn, and you know, that's what it do. Sometimes you gotta, you know, just come back, take a BC powder and come back strong, man.
Proof of grind all the time, baby.
Yeah. Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it. I just make it happen. Word on the block is that the shit go. Bricks for the low.
What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I enjoyed you guys. We had fun. Spook set by door, of course. Everybody, Marlena Williams, you know the vibe. Go ahead and lock the door, Marlena, because we are gone. I'm going to tap in too, Marlena. We are gone. Cynthia Dunn, I'm going to tap in with you too tomorrow. I'll tap in. Okay. Shout out to you guys. Peace.